Can you hear me?
Yes. Good morning.
Yes.
Good morning, Rishima. How do you do?
I'm good. I'm good. How are you?
I'm good also. Disha, uh, Akshadeep,
Yeah. Good
and
morning.
good morning. And there's one name, I don't know how to read it. It starts with K Mani, Manika, Manikanti, correct? Can you please put on your audio? And there's someone on a phone, 1938.
Yes, hi, ma'am. I'm unable to unmute myself. Yes, it's Kirti Manikandi. I'm not sure why it's coming as K Manikandi. Yeah,
So, how do you please repeat, pronounce your name?
it's Kirti. You can call me as Kirti.
Kirti.
Manikandi. Yeah.
Okay. I had tough time reading and pronouncing your names.
Yeah.
Okay. Khushi, can you hear me? Khushi, Alpesh, please, if I would appreciate
Yes,
if you
ma'am.
can
Good
even
morning.
put on your audios and videos. Alpesh, I seen you earlier also. Khushi, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you were there for the other day too, on the 8th, I feel.
Yeah, but that time was not suitable, so I switched to this batch. That was only one day.
Yeah, this will be the same, I think. That was a demo class. No, this will be also the demo class.
That was the actually first class in which we did 1 to 10 and all.
Okay.
Yeah, ma'am.
So have you taken admission, Alpesh?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, it's complete.
Uh, Gursim Ranjit, am I correctly reading your name? See, even though you're going to continue or not, I need to put at least I need to have your audios on, friends. It's going to be an interactive class. How can I continue if you're not responding?
Yes, ma'am.
Pawan, can you hear me? Let's see.
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, thank you. So can you just tell me all of you are from where? So Alpesh is from?
Rajkot, Gujarat.
Okay. Disha?
I am currently in Canada,
Where exactly?
Ontario.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kirti?
Yes, I'm from Hyderabad.
Right now based in Hyderabad too?
Yes.
Okay. Pawanpreet, you are?
I'm in Toronto right now.
But from Punjab?
Yes.
Okay. And Gursimran,
Yes, ma'am.
where
Good
are you
morning.
from?
I am currently I'm in Toronto, Ontario,
Okay.
Canada.
Okay. And who else now? Just let me see. Rishima, you are from?
Good morning. I'm currently right now based. My domicile is Mumbai.
Okay. And you are from Mumbai? Born and
No,
brought up?
I'm from Jharkhand.
Okay. Akashdeep?
Hi, ma'am. I'm also in Canada, in Winnipeg, Manitoba.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kushi?
Hi, ma'am. Morning. I'm also in Canada.
Okay. Who else? Okay. Can you please introduce yourself? I just see the phone details. Vivo 1938. Who is it? Okay. Anyone else? No, Sama. So because see, friends, you have joined me on this platform today for the demo class, so I assume obviously that you're all interested and very much motivated for learning French, isn't it?
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
Yep.
This is the demo class for the basic A1 level. That is the beginner's level. I just want to make sure you're in the correct platform. I mean, yes, or anyone knows already has completed any other level? No? All
No,
are
ma'am.
beginners?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, tell me. Okay. So you are definitely most welcome today for asking any questions and queries you have. Plus, I'm going to brief you a little bit about the importance, the advantages, a lot about the course.
Good morning, ma'am. Sorry for
Okay.
the late reply, ma'am. Ma'am, network issues.
Okay, no problem. So, does anyone have any question for me right now?
No, ma'am.
None from
You
my
can-
side.
Okay.
No, ma'am.
Okay, I wouldn't mind if you ask any question, no problem. I'll just introduce myself. Okay, my name is Hema Aswale, Hema. Okay, you can just call me Hema. And I've been into teaching of French since 27 years now. I've done my master's in French. I've taught in almost like fashion designing, hotel management, and all type of institutes. And I've been helping out students with, of course, learning and also the cracking the exams. So I think those who are based in Canada are aiming either for TCF or TEF exams, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
But we also have, I don't know whether you've heard about the DELF and DALF exam. The course you have joined right now with me is the DELF course. I'll come towards the course also. Okay, so that way, don't worry, you are in very safe hands. Okay. But one of my condition would be that you'll have to put your audios definitely every time on. And in case, unless you are working or traveling, otherwise, I would appreciate if you can keep your videos also on. See, that motivates me to teach better. I mean, today, okay, it's a demo class, but still, at least I need to see now who is learning with me.
Yes, ma'am.
Isn't it? Now, friends, give me the reason. Is like those who are based in Canada, are you here mainly for the PR purpose?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Even here
Yes.
is trying to join because he would like to learn French, like out of hobby or any other reason.
No, ma'am.
What about those based in India?
Currently, I'm gonna be pursuing my master's in Switzerland. So I'm
That's
also
great. Yes.
yeah. So I'm gonna be a part of like a hospitality sector, which requires
So
French.
right now you are in which sector? Like, what's your profile,
I
Rishimi?
My profile, I'm an assistant human resource manager with Marriott International. I'm with hospitality itself. I left last back in August 2025. So currently in February, I'm moving to Switzerland. It's just that I want to clear all the levels and have like an additional language because in hospitality, French is must.
Definitely. Hospitality, wherever you go,
Yeah. So that's
French
why.
is must. And even if you were in hospitality, while the curriculum itself, knowing French helps a lot, even during the course.
Yes, correct.
Okay.
Correct.
So friends, I've just displayed just some reasons which are really important why people learn French. I mean, these are some of the reasons. You can have your own reason and each reason is valid, I feel. Learning has no boundaries, definitely. Okay. So of course, as it's a world language. Why? Because it's the only language after English spoken in all 5 continents. Okay. Cultural riches, no limits. Every country in the world looks up to France for what? For fashion, food, wine, film, art, culture, writing, everything. Okay, career advancement wherever you are at any corner of the world, even if you are working in NMCs in India, you're working abroad in Europe, knowing French gives you an added advantage. Yes, academic opportunities, global diplomacy. Till recent few years, French was the first language, official language of the UN. Now it's English. So it's still the language of many other international institutions. And of course, multilingual edge, you have your own world, which many people don't have, a world of French. You can read, write, listen, speak, interact, understand. And definitely learning any other language, even after 18, 20, there is no limit. I've had my most senior student was 72 learning French. Okay, so there is no limit. It enhances your cognitive skills. And if you already know English, it improves your English too, because so many words in English are actually borrowed from French and vice versa. Many more reasons, but just let's have a quick glimpse at everything today. Okay, so whatever the reason is, stick to it, be motivated. One reason is enough. You can have multiple reasons too. Now, let me know, friends, when I say France or Paris, what comes to your mind first? You must have had some idea. Okay, Eiffel Tower. Anyone else?
For me, the architecture.
Okay. It can be the French architecture, the French beauties, the monuments, the churches, the cathedrals.
Yes.
Come on, why I'm doing all this? See, if you're joining with me, I'm not saying it's a prerequisite condition, but it's like when you're learning a language, you should be little bit aware about its culture, its heritage, why the language evolved like this, why is it used, and why these people speak, live, behave like that. It helps. This is the foundation course, but later on with other levels, you will see, and you might be little shocked, or you might have some cultural shocks. It's important, even if you decide to learn German, Hindi, or any other language. What are the other names, places, people, happenings which are related to France? And even that gives me an idea also how much aware you are about the global
Brands.
happenings are. So Paris, c'est la capitale, it's the capital. Where is France located, friends? Is it next to India?
Europe.
Yes. Okay, that is important. See, even if you're abroad or sitting in India, okay, you just can't restrict your knowledge. Knowledge can be taken in any language. Just check it in English, no problem. It's situated towards the extreme western part of Europe, and you should know the 5 continents. It's the biggest country in Europe. Paris is the capital. Any guesses what are the neighboring countries?
Germany, Switzerland, Luxembourg.
Oui.
Rome, Italy.
No, it's Belgium.
Spain, Italy, Belgium, and England. England
Okay.
and France are separated through the English Channel. That is borders, isn't it? Any person, any date, you must have heard, learned. Come on. So much of information available everywhere. During your school days, you must have heard about the French Revolution, about Napoleon, the current president, prime minister, what kind of, is it a democratic country, a communist country, any city's name, any food item, any perfume, anything, any brand. Come on.
There are so many brands.
Yes, but do you know them, for example?
Cartier.
See here. Look,
Yes, Channel.
so many of them, as you said. At least I'm hoping everyone will identify one or two.
Yes.
What is Chanel? What is Chanel, girls?
It's a fashion brand.
Chanel, yes, but it's world famous perfume.
Yeah.
Costliest one.
Perfumes.
Right.
Channel number
Yes.
5.
We have Yves Saint Laurent, this sign, which is like imprinted in my mind, this symbol, logo.
Louis Vuitton.
Yes, L'Oreal. I think I thought everyone knows L'Oreal. The same for Garnier, 11th one. What is Michelin? What is 12th one?
For the tires.
Tires, Total, fuel. Cartier, the luxury brands. Renault, come on, 16th. You are seeing on roads what? The vehicles, cars. Renault, I don't know how you spell it, the L is silent.
Dior. Yes, it's for famous for bags.
Yes,
Bags.
bags, fashion, Sephora
Sephora.
in the end, and Decathlon. So if you
Sephora.
don't and you decided to learn French, it's high time you get familiar. Just 2 minutes it take to read something and take it in as knowledge. It helps. Otherwise, like you're expert in French and you don't know what is French. No, that doesn't work. See, that's my job to guide you. It's up to you. Now, these are the products available. These are the brands available in the market everywhere in the world. But what about the French presence? Like India is known for what? Paneer butter masala and chicken tikka in maybe London, UK, or wherever you go. What is France known for, friends? Here? Tell
Bread,
me at least now. I'm
pasta,
going to take
It
a
is
minute break.
croissant,
cheese.
Croissant.
So
croissant and
you see in
cheese
the pic
one.
here image, La Tour Eiffel. I'm saying the names in French. Then le croissant, the famous French bread, sweet bread taken with the breakfast or taken breakfast. And what is this called? This
Baguette.
bread? La baguette, the long loaf of French bread. Below we have red and blue. What is it?
Macron.
Le macaron. And a good cup of coffee, two glasses of wine. France is very famous for its grapes production and winemaking. And below, what are these three? Any guesses? I'm not evaluating anyone. I'm not judging you. So please jump in and contribute. Any of these
If
monuments have you seen?
if Notre Dame,
This is Notre Dame is not there, unfortunately, in this pic.
sorry,
This is the
if we
famous cathedral Sacré-Cœur.
yeah,
Cathedral is a
the
bigger one, and the smaller one generally is a church. Église de Notre Dame. This is a structure. It looks like which one in India, in New Delhi? Come on.
India Gate
India Gate.
Yes. Why was India Gate built? Are you aware?
to give the
It was a tribute to the
tribute to the
soldiers.
sacrifices.
Yes. The same way this Arc de Triomphe was built by Napoleon in the memory of the soldiers who got killed in war. It's in the north, towards the northwest of France. Very important. It's like cannot play same way circle and then 12 roads going across the city. The biggest and the most beautiful road entering the heart of the city is called Les Champs-Élysées. You can check that name, Les Champs-Élysées. I'll give it
It
to you
has a
next time.
palace by the end of the road, if I'm not wrong.
Okay, yes, and that is the point where we have the National Day parade. Like we have a 26 January ka parade in India, na? In New Delhi. So this avenue, this monument is of big importance. Okay. Then we have this Moulin Rouge, very old cabaret actually. Moulin is mill and rouge is red. A famous tourist spot. Now, I don't know whether friends you know, France is very famous for its paintings, museums. You've heard of the famous painting La Joconde, Mona Lisa?
Yes, Louvre has it.
Yeah, Louvre Museum. So check for that museum, the biggest museum which takes one full day to visit. Then we have the French cheese, wine, grapes, and all. And the typical, what is this? Three expressions given here. Merci, bonjour, bon appétit. Have you heard, seen, read any of these expressions earlier?
Hello, thank you.
Bonjour, Miss Morning, or something like that.
Yes, good. Bonjour will be working. Bonjour will be using every day when you see me. Even if you don't greet me, I'll be greeting you. Bonjour is a versatile greeting used to say to each other when we see someone for the first time of the day. Formal, informal, any setting. It's as good as saying namaste, isn't it? Which we rarely say nowadays. It's hello also and good morning. Bon appetit. Enjoy the food. This is not all, there are many more things. So it's all up to you. I'm just trying to create an interest for you. Whatever interests you, you can go and search and read, find out, listen. Now, what about the global presence of the language? See, as I told you earlier, French is the only language after English which is present on all 5 continents. Europe, America, Africa, Asia, and Oceania, say that is the Australian subcontinent. What is the reason, friends? Why do you think such widespread of the language? Why not Hindi? And why
Colonization.
even? Yes, think on the same lines. Why is English so much spoken? Because these people left their country, they were ambitious, wanted to occupy other places and land. So same way, Portuguese came to Goa, Daman, Diu. French came to which place in India?
Diu, Daman, and Goa first.
Pondicherry. Isn't it? Have you heard of the
Yes.
city called Pondicherry towards the south of France, 3 hours from Chennai? It's a French
Yes.
speaking place. No, we have a French institute, a French school,
It is a
French bakery,
native.
everything. Yes. Okay, so these people colonized many countries, lots of places, big and small islands during the early 16th, 17th, 18th century. But then, of course, all of them got liberated, like we got the freedom from the English people. And when they left their culture, language, lifestyle, and we are in love with it, isn't it? You don't like Hindi, but you're fond of everything which is English. The same way, when the French left their places after the colonization, they left their impact. People living there started loving their language, their food, their cinema, and everything. And this is the way the language grew. And today, there are more than 300 million people speaking the language across the globe. And this is the only language after English, as I told you, which is spoken in more than 50 countries, big and small. Either it's the official language, either it's a second language, or people just speak it out of interest and love for the language. So tell me any places. So many of you are already settled or you're already there in Canada. So what are the cities or which places you've seen in Canada where they speak French? Friends?
In Vancouver, Manitoba is
Montreal.
mostly like
Quebec.
Quebec,
Montreal,
Montreal.
Montreal T is silent. Montreal you say in English. Toronto, Vancouver. Any other places across the globe you know?
Basically, the whole Quebec.
But apart from the Canadian territory.
So in Belgium, there is a French part, so they speak.
Yes,
When we
Belgium
speak
actually
about
they speak three
French,
languages.
yeah, they speak three languages. One is Dutch, one is French, and one more it is there. I'm not getting
Okay,
that
these
name.
are okay. So we have of course, the major presence here, and French. The major part of the colonization was the sub-Saharan continent, African continent. Okay, even Vietnam, even Mauritius. You
Yeah,
have heard of
Mauritius.
Mauritius?
Yeah.
We speak three languages in Mauritius: French, Creole, their local language, and Hindi. Okay, here is Mauritius, somewhere here, and many Indians, early 18th century, 19th century, they went by waters in search of work. So many taxi drivers putting on Hanuman Chalisa in the morning if you take a taxi. Because so I just want you to be sure that you have made a very good decision. If you have decided to learn French, it's one time or any time, it will be helpful to you, definitely. And the purposes can be many, for your career, for your PR purpose, to mingle with people, to know people, to understand cultural riches, and so on. Sava, here is a list of countries, friends. List of countries. Go through them. Tell me which countries names you understand in. They're all given in French, but I expect you to understand. You're all smart. Come on, tell me the names of the places where French is spoken. Oof, why are you so quiet? Guess what is the first country?
France,
It's
Congo,
France,
Canada.
Congo,
Then?
Algeria, Morocco,
Yes, you can try
Canada,
reading them the French way also, no problem. Please
Canada,
continue.
Tunisia, Switzerland. It is called Swiss.
Okay, why only Rishima? Why not others?
One is Madagascar,
Yes. And this one, fourth line, this is Mauritius.
Mauritius.
Yes.
Yes.
Chad, Congo, Nigeria, Lebanon,
Lebanon.
Mali,
Monaco,
Switzerland. See Switzerland here also.
Sus-
Tahiti, the beautiful islands of Tahiti, this
Haiti.
famous tourist. Monaco, see the beautiful islands of Seychelles. Andorra is the small country, and Monaco is the smallest state in the world. And they're saying, okay, more than 300 million people, and most of them are nowadays people below 30 who are trying to learn this language. N'est-ce pas? Don't you have relatives or friends who are living elsewhere and they are also either learning or they are into places where French is spoken? No? Have you ever seen any French movie, heard any French song? Have you ever heard anyone speaking French? Do you know what it sounds like?
Yes, it sounds so like it is super fast, to be honest. I
Yeah,
was in
it's
France.
super fast, friends, but it's, once you know the language, it's like bell ringing in your ears. It's a very
Yeah, it's
soft-spoken, romantic language.
yes. I have been in France, so I know the fact that it's a very sweet language, but
Yes,
until
and why
unless you
this,
don't
yeah,
know
why
it,
they tend to speak fast that you will understand. Yeah, within a week when I teach you the sounds, the phonetics, and some rules. So all these features give the speed to the language.
yeah,
And okay, so that's why you actually need a very good teacher in the beginning, and you need to have a very good foundation or base for further learning. That is very important. So don't feel okay, this is something like time pass thing. No, it's even though it's the first level, it's very serious. I feel it's a serious because it's going to lay the foundation for further learning. If you are not clear with your articulation and pronunciation and phonetics, if you don't know the sounds, okay, you'll end up, I'll tell you what, teach, speaking French like an Englishman. Have you ever heard an Englishman speaking Hindi? You can immediately make out the moment he opens his mouth, one sentence, and you can make out. Hindi is a foreign language for him. And I don't want any of you to learn French as a foreign language, but I mean, you should be able to, you should be very close to the native speakers. So go slow, learn little, but learn correct. That is really important. Because once you learn and repeat, it's very difficult to unlearn. I've had students, I mean, I finally banged my head, I gave up, but I couldn't change the way they used to pronounce. So don't, if you're joining me, don't miss any classes, especially not at all in the beginning. They are really important, friends. Okay? Now, it's not going to be difficult because you already know so much of French. See these words which are used rampantly in English, and they are actually French. Were you already using any of these words without knowing that they were French?
Yes, the 10th one, restaurant.
Yes.
Really?
Court and
Deja
Oblige.
vu.
place.
See the 10th one,
Curfew.
restaurant.
Restaurant.
Just like we say in Hindi, it's called restaurant.
Also the
Many
8th
food,
one,
many
belly.
more. So in any case, it's a win-win situation if you know this language. Are you getting me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
It is a win-win. I have had students who were doing MA English literature from cosmetology, that is doing MTech in cosmetology, cosmetics, hotel management, that is MBA. Students going to France. Of course, then later on when you have to work, you need to have B2. Engineers, housewives. I mean, it's a language for everyone. You have movies to watch. You have so many things to appreciate. If you're an avid reader, French is necessary. Even if you're a scientist, my kids who are into pure sciences, my daughter is a scientist. So when you go for research papers, okay, every now and then you come across people who discovered something worked and they are French. Marie Curie, you have heard of Marie Curie? Anyone here from science background?
Yes, she was a scientist, right?
Definitely, she
A
got the
big,
Nobel Prize.
yeah,
Yes,
the female
so many of
scientist.
them. So many of them. Because this is a country who always looks for change and betterment and perfection. Why do you think food, okay, decorated this way, prepared this way, presented this way? They are not happy with what they have. They always want to add up, have new things. And if you want to be a trendy person in your life, already speaking French gives you an added advantage, one feather in your cap. Next, because you know French, you can easily understand so many other things. So of course, you are going to take some time to decide, no problem. At least I would suggest join the first level. Okay, give yourself this chance, join the first level, and then if you feel or due to any reason you can't, later on also you can continue. But again, my demand would be if you're joining the class, okay, be committed. Be committed for this 2.5 months. Take out some time, half an hour every day to revise on your own. You should be ready to attend the classes regularly. Okay. And someone the other day asked me, how much time will it take for me to speak or to understand? Even many of you must be having this question. Okay. I teach the same to everyone, but everyone learns differently. You have your own pace, your own way. You are a different kind of learner. Some don't join the classes. They just go through the recording. They learn differently. Some are very regular, interactive in the class. They are the best. Those who follow my instructions on regular basis, especially now I'm coming to something important, the spoken part of the French language. French is French spoken, it's not spoken the way it is written, unlike English. So we need to give equal importance to listening skills. So there are links, CDs or CDs to be outdated ho gayi, what is saying, audios, which I'll be sharing with you. I play them in the class, but then you have to repeat them, listen to them till you're comfortable with the sound. If you don't do it, you'll end up knowing the course. I'm telling you frankly today, you'll end up knowing the course, but you won't be able to use it. That is, you won't be able to communicate. That when someone is talking, it will be difficult to understand, and when it's your turn to talk, you will hesitate. See, जो सुनता नहीं है वो बोलता भी नहीं है. And this is a foreign language. Don't expect wonders in one course. How long have you been in English, friends? 15, 20, 25, 30 years? And what's the situation? What's the status with English? Can you write a letter to the minister in correct English? Still not, because we all know just the functional English. Okay? When you start with me, you will start with the alphabets, you will start with the sounds. We are going to work on 4 skills: reading, writing, listening, and spoken. Listening and spoken are the most challenging. Reading is easier. You know, you have seen people who can't speak English, but they can read English newspaper for hours. Reading or understanding is the easiest skill. It's okay. You find out what's your hard and work more on that. And I'm there to help you. I'm there to guide you in all ways, in fact. But you should be little committed to the course. I'm telling you day one. See, it's required for any skill. Even if you decide to learn guitar, swimming, consistency, perseverance, and dedication is must. And I teach differently, so I expect my students to be little dedicated, please.
Sure.
All of you are here because you're very serious with your future, with the knowledge of this language this knowledge of this language might change your course of life later on. So take it seriously. If you decide to join one level, at least do it seriously. Then within 10 days or a week, you'll come to know what is it all about. But once you decide, be regular, be present to the classes, follow my instructions, and trust me and trust the process, you will learn. You will be surprised to know my best student, one of my students, he started like you and he did his PhD in French. I'm just trying to motivate you. It's not impossible.
Yes.
Isn't it? Imagine starting from zero. He was an English literature student, but then he did his PhD from JNU in French. Ce n'est pas difficile, it's not difficult. It all finally comes to you. How serious, how good, or of course you have your learning abilities. If it's taking maybe 1 day for Khushi to understand something, it might take Akshadeep 2 days, or someone else can understand it within an hour. But then you're good with numbers, someone else is good with pronunciation, one is good with grammar, one has a very good accent. And for all that, you have to give some time to the learning, definitely. Okay, I'll come to the course now, friends. These are the different levels. See, levels of certification. Why certification? Because we have one exam after each level. Let me explain this, then I'll come to TCF and TF. Okay. So DELF stands for Diplôme d'études de langue française, that is Diploma in the French Language Studies. The A1 level is the basic beginner's level. Okay, which will take around max 2.5 to 3 months. Same for A2. A2 little more we can say because I insist more on spoken. A1, A2, from A1 to A2 you don't feel the transition. But B1 is altogether different level. And it takes almost, I'll say, double time. So if anyone has a question that how long will it take for me to prepare for TCF or to attempt TCF or to complete B1? So after you finish your B2, friends, actually you're ready for TF level. Why so much of quietness? Any questions?
Yes, ma'am. Following you.
Friends, no doubts?
No doubt, ma'am.
No.
No, ma'am.
B1 and B2 takes more time. Depending on the learning abilities of the group. Okay, I would say 4.5 to 5 months each, B1 and B2. In A1, we learn the basics of the language, the phonetics. We start the way you started with English, but it will go rapidly because you're all grown up minds now. After doing A1 with me, that is the course you are enrolled for, you'll be able to talk about yourself and your immediate surroundings. You'll be able to survive in the day-to-day basic first level situations. Asking your way, asking simple questions, telling simple answers to people, okay? Buying anything, for example, in a bakery, at a fruit market, in a bookshop, shoe shop, garment shop, booking a ticket, checking for a room in a hotel, talking about your leisure activities, your friends, family, your habits with foods. And then we go one step further and so on. So right now, just one step at a time, the first level. We are working on all 4 skills. Now, after each level, actually, we have an exam, which is called DELF exams or DALF. Now, the last 2 levels are DALF, DALF, Diplôme the long Francis Approfondie, that is higher studies. After doing these 2 levels, you get the native proficiency. And of course, they are very tough to crack. So right now, your aim should be max till B2. But let me tell you one thing, friends. At times, my B1 students were better than B2 students, or my A2 students were much better than the B1 students. Why? My job is to complete the coursework. But if you are just attending the classes, not working on your own, you're stuck with the same level, earlier level, and you're not improving. And then you give the exam. And then you get a low score, and then you feel, why didn't I score? It's like आपने 10th के knowledge के साथ 12th का English का paper लिखा. Getting me? So as you go up the levels, your knowledge with the language, all skills should also improve. Isn't it? And this DELF A1, these courses are designed and the exams are taken by the French Ministry of Education. We have one center almost everywhere in the world. These exams are held 4 times a year. For example, in India, it's held in March, June, September, and December. Hardly 1.5 hour exam. I'm talking about A1 right now. 100 marks exam, 25 marks, 4 sections. Listening, reading, writing, and spoken. Minimum 50 to pass out of 100 overall. Minimum 5 in each section. Sava? So as we go across the course, I'll be also testing you. Okay, and I'll show you since you're there. This is the book I'll be using, which is actually prescribed by the ministry, and which is used all over the world. The book and the workbook, I'll share So it's important that you take admission as soon as possible so that you're in the group and I can share the resources. This will be the workbook. Designed by linguists, very good books, not a single word of English. So we have audios, we have all kind of learning, and that to latest. Whatever is happening in the country, the way people are living, the way youngsters are growing, because you need to be updated about everything. Okay, and I will insist that everyone has the hard copy in hand. I'm telling you today itself. If you are in India, you can order it from an address I'll give you, Delhi-based publication house, but they don't do overseas shipping. So original book is quite costly. You can check for it on the internet. If you are abroad, you might have to get it printed. Unless until someone buys it in India and send it to you. I'll just put the name of the book if you want. Just a minute. So if you, because Inspire One, any questions in the meantime?
No, ma'am.
This, look in the chat box, Inspire One, book plus workbook. Okay. Sorry for the spelling of workbook. Kajdeep, Khushi, Gursimranjeet, Rishima, Disha, Kirti, Pawanpreet,
No, no questions, ma'am. No questions. Nothing.
Jasbir, Jeet, Shubh. Come on, yes, someone has typed something. Just a minute. Gagan, when will we give TF? You will give TF when. Okay, yeah, now I'll come to TF. Yes, I forgot. Now, these exams, friends, which I just mentioned, that is the DELF and DELF exams, are held after each level. That is, after I do A1, I have the choice to appear for A1, B. But one very good thing, these exams are independent. You can directly go for B1 level. You don't have to go through the basic exams, earlier exams to go for the higher ones. I can go for directly C2 level. What happens generally, my students, they join, and if the dates are clashing or they are not interested, or whatever is the reason, they can directly continue with the next level learning without giving the earlier exam, because I also take exams for you. And I don't even need to take the exams because I know during the class only I can make out where you're standing. But these exams are important for you. That gives you confidence. Yes, someone asks you, you're learning French, which level? I've cleared A1. I'm following A2, or I'm in B1 level. So mainly these exams are given by students aiming for education and work purpose or French nationality in France. Got it? Very simple level-wise exams. Now, what about your TEF exam? Okay, how is TEF different? TEF is a single exam. TEF has adaptive questions increasing in difficulty level. Which difficulty level? From A1 to C2. So if I'm taking TEF exam, it will have levels, question levels from A1 to C2. My performance in the exam, my score in the exam place me in the levels, these levels. And the level you need to clear your PR in TEF is the B2 level, friends. Are you following me?
Yes, ma'am.
Either
Yes,
you
ma'am.
do,
Yes, ma'am.
you
Yes,
need
ma'am.
to start learning French first. Language doesn't change. Even if I'm learning it for hotel management, I'm learning for fashion or science or architecture or literature. Language remains the same. So you are at the correct place. Don't worry. But Delhi dur hai abhi. I don't want to keep anyone in that. You will have to be patient. Now it seems it's okay, but once you are into it, you'll realize what are the difficulties or what are the challenges for you. See, if Jeet is sitting every day and working for an hour, he's learning more. If Shubh is listening to audios, he'll be good at listening and spoken. So whoever does what, he will get those results. Because of course, everyone joined me like you're joining, but the end result is very different. And don't give up, don't get disheartened. It seems little strange, difficult in the beginning, but it's not, isn't it? And this exam score, DELF A1, A2, these scores are valid for lifetime, but your TEF score is valid only for 2 years. And TEF is primarily used for immigration to Canada and citizenship. And TEF is a one session exam. The fees will be also different. You will have to check all that is available on the internet. Once you give the exam, if you don't get the desired score, you'll have to appear again. So why not to equip yourself first and then appear for the exam? Are you getting me? In the meanwhile, I'll suggest if anyone is into job market, for example, and you say, okay, so much of learning. I will also say, why not to just attempt maybe one eight. Even not, I won't say it's, I generally not discourage unless until someone is interested. Okay, you can give the evening. I'll say at least give an A2 exam to have that feel and to get that certificate which is internationally recognized. And then I have A2 certificate. And anywhere else later on, if you want to join the course, maybe you're taking a break, I have that level. See, I'm sharing all what is coming to my mind today so that you don't join me with any doubts. You should be clear in your mind. And even if you feel ki, okay, shayad difficult rahega, join the first level, I say. Just join the first level, see whether it's your cup of tea or not, and then decide for the next level. Okay? And what happens once you appeared for one of the exam, that fear or phobia also disappears because instead of talking to your regular teacher, that is me, you get used to my way of speaking, okay, and my accent. You are now facing some strangers in a pressure situation. So that gives you confidence and the score definitely when you have that certificate. So you can anytime appear for A2 or B1 and then you continue with B2 and then you are done, you're prepared with the exam for B2. The format is little different, but doesn't matter a lot because just with practice, exam practice, it will come. And then you pay the fees and appear for the exam. कुछ मिलने के लिए तो कुछ करना पड़ेगा ना?
बिल्कुल मैम.
Yes, friends, any other questions?
No,
No,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay, so TF is it's a single exam which is adaptive. So that exam finds your level and give you the score like IELTS. Anyone has appeared for here? Has appeared for IELTS?
I.
Yes.
So what do you do? What do you do? You either give the exam with or without preparation. Then your score decides your bands. And then that band is required in different universities or in different setups. 7 band, 9 band, 8 bands. So the same way is TCF. But the course you are doing with me now is A1. We are going level by level, step by step. And I will suggest this is really good because you don't feel the pressure. And one cross check for the teacher also. I should not be saying because see, I know there are people who are taking directly TEF or TCF. But then it doesn't work that way. Learning has to be gradual and constant. You go level by level. Gradually, the courses are very well structured and defined. And the best thing is if, for example, you do A1 with me and for next 3 months, you're not able to commit time, but you want to come back. So I have done A1 and then you'll say, I want to join A2 level. Rather than just like master the French language in 1 year. That doesn't work, believe me. Because I've had students coming back to me from everywhere and talking about the difficulties or whatever problems they were facing with those kind of learning. So if you want to join, be serious for the first level. But if you're interested, I think next class will be on Friday because you do take 2-3 days to join us. Once you join, no look back. I put a lot of energy. I put 200% of myself by teaching. I expect 100% from you too. Because otherwise it doesn't work. This is not a course for fun and glamour, friends. And if you are good with your A1, you will really enjoy learning further, and it will be easier because wherever you go, or even if you join me, what you know earlier shows what kind of student you are. And I tend to go beyond the course. If it all depends, 10 students, 2 are good, 5 are very irregular. Every day there are 2, 3 new faces that those who are regular. So my teaching get disturbed. Okay, if the class goes in a certain tempo, I can go beyond the classroom teaching. So I need your cooperation. Are you getting me? If you're
Yes,
all
ma'am.
at the same level and cooperative, okay, you will only benefit. Yes, IRS.
Ma'am,
Yes.
we'll be doing the whole book in 2.5 months?
Yes, this book inspired. Yes. 2.5, max 3 months, because right now it's for 1 hour. Initially, I also am little busy because it's too much. It's little taxing for you initially. So I believe taking 1 hour only. It takes
Okay, and ma'am,
time.
what would be
Yes.
the batch timings, please?
Same, 7:30 to 9, 7:30 to 8:30.
Okay, thank you.
Max later on 9 o'clock. So you have to check if you're free 7:30 to 9. Check for your timings, availability, please. Then every day you'll have to take out half an hour for work. I
Okay.
don't want to keep anyone in dark. This is a foreign language. You need the exposure maximum. The maximum you are exposed, the easier and the faster you learn. And that's what I want to do too, no? And it's a gradual process. Why you can't eat 7 days food in a day? The same way. I can even make the class for 2 hours, but it won't work, I'll tell you, because you need some time for your reflexes to develop for the language. Isn't it? I don't want anyone to get demotivated or disheartened. I want whoever joins, I want all of you to do good. Yes, you can speak. You can directly ask me questions also. Okay, if
Will
it
this
is
class be every day or it will be Monday to Friday?
if it's 1 hour, it will be Monday to Saturday.
Okay.
If it is 1.5 hour, it will be then 5 days a week. See, I understand all of you are having time crunch. Me too, huh, friends? All of you have other commitments, some other priorities, issues in life, but still you are joining me. Some will be late to the class, some will be absent. I understand. And that's why I don't believe in taking the course too fast. Initially, so definitely 1 hour, because if you miss 1.5 hours, you miss a lot. And let's go slow and steady and do good. And 1 week, okay. But after that, you have regular homework. Reading, writing, and the best part, maybe also having a look at the spelling. Script is the same. See, that's not an issue unlike Chinese and Japanese friends. You don't have to put time 2 months on learning the script. It's the same as English, all 26 alphabets, but a different, altogether different language. Sava, so you will be informed about the next, that is the very first class where we'll start the learning. Today we didn't do any learning. It was just what I wanted to know you people, and you wanted to know about the course. I'm still open. 2 minutes, please. Any doubts if you have?
No, ma'am, all okay. Thank you.
All okay. Even if you have doubts, you can ask me next class.
Sure, ma'am.
Okay. Chalo, hope to see you all in my class. When you come to the class, do bring a long notebook, please. Make a fresh long notebook for French. Okay, friends?
Yes, ma'am.
Allez.
Okay, yeah.
Au revoir. Bye. See you soon.
Bye.
Ma'am.